Whoever you are, whoever you love, and wherever you are on life's journey, you are welcome here. Good morning and welcome to Shawnee Mission Unitarian Universalist Church. Thank you for joining us here for our annual youth service. Our theme today is the beauty of passion, so we hope you can connect with us as we explore our passions today. If you are new to SMUUCh and want to get to know more about our church, please fill out the Get in Touch form using the link in our video description. Thank you. Please join us at 12 p.m. today for the Bridging Ceremony, a celebration for youth bridging out of high school to young adulthood. The link to register for the live webinar is in the video description and on the church Facebook page.
Hello, my name's Emma, and I'm passionate about music. But the things that people are passionate about vary from person to person, and we might not always be able to relate to what we care about, but that doesn't mean we can't connect to people on an individual level about what we appreciate. Passion leads to interest, effort, and potentially happiness, and in that regard we can relate to people who find passion in other things. Today we're going to be looking at other members of the congregation's individual passions, and I hope you will find the time to appreciate their uniqueness.
My friends, there is a force at work in the universe. It works with human hands, but it was not made by human hands. It is a creative, sustaining, and transforming power, and we can trust that power with our lives. It will sustain us whenever we take a stand on the side of love, whenever we take a stand for peace and justice, whenever we take a risk, trust in that power. We are together held by that power.
Yes to life.
Love is the doctrine of this church. The quest for truth is its sacrament, and service is its prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge in freedom, to serve humanity in fellowship, to the end that all souls shall grow into harmony with the divine. Thus do we covenant with one another.
Action.
Hello, my name is Cash McElhaney. I use he, him pronouns, and I'm passionate about universes. It's over.
Hi, my name's Anaya Phillips, she, her pronouns, and my passions are swimming and baking. I enjoy both a lot.
Hello, my name is Calvin Keeley, and I'm very passionate about the thrill that comes with skateboarding. Just the feeling of the wind blowing through your hair, and the speed. It's nice. The speed, it's really good. The adrenaline that comes with that speed, the fear, all together just feels real good. Makes me passionate about living.
Hello, I'm Marcus. I use he, him pronouns, and I am passionate about my art.
You by Sandra Maximin. Life's a big adventure, just waiting for you. Give it all you've got. There's nothing you can't do. Never stop exploring, 'cause life would be boring. Be clever and curious, just like a cat. Ask lots of questions about this and that. Look at life from different points of view. Turn things upside down if it suits you. Wake up in the morning and holler, hip hip hooray! Every day is inviting you to smile, shine, and play. Climb tall mountains and reach for the sky. You might fall down, but then you will fly. Remember, you can be anything you really want to be, like a pilot, a poet, or someone who lives in a tree. Try not to say words like, I can't, I won't, and I should. Instead think, I can, I will, I did, and I'm good. Don't be afraid to make a mistake or two. It might lead you to discover something new. Dream big and remember to follow your heart. Believe in yourself, because you're really so smart. When you grow up and do all that you do, the most important thing is just to be you.
My name is Brennan Joyce, and I use the pronouns he and him. I'm passionate about the creation of art, music, and literature, as well as reading and tabletop and video games.
Hi, my name is Kiki Phillips, and my passion is painting.
Hi, my name is Darwin Seaver. My pronouns are he, him, and I am passionate about music, science, and nature.
Hello, my name is Isaiah Phillips, he, him pronouns, and my passion is playing the trumpet.
Hi, my name is Jasper Norbury. I use he, him pronouns, and I am passionate about scouting. I like scouting because it lets me experience the outdoors, lets me become a better person. I've met some of my best friends in scouting, and some of my best memories are from scouting. It is something that I think I will be involved in for my whole life, and something that I appreciate greatly in my life. Thank you.
This is the time in our order of service where we expand the caring love of our congregation, where we draw to heart and mind those in our midst who are suffering and those who feel the sweet relief of their burdens easing. I invite you into this time by breathing deeply in through the nose and out through the mouth. We give our love to those untangling themselves from relationships that no longer serve them. We grieve for the loss of energy and time that chronic illness takes upon the body, and our hearts go out to all who are struggling to make ends meet, especially right now. We extend our gratitude to people who make caring for children their primary spiritual practice, and we join in wonder with all people who are bravely facing their final days. I invite you now to draw to heart and mind the face of someone who you know is suffering. They could be someone who you know well, someone who you've heard about, someone who you've seen once, someone who is an acquaintance, and just send them a well wish or a prayer, just a kind thought to bring them into this circle of our community. As always, we rejoice over the exquisite beauty in this world, as small or life-changing as each piece of beauty might be. Please join me for a moment of silence followed by spoken word. I invite you to take your hands and place them up in your lap. You choose happiness and life and hope. I invite you to say aloud the words, I choose. Blessed be, and amen. Good morning. I'm Reverend Rose. I am the minister of these youth, and it is my joy to introduce their sermons. I hope that you enjoy learning about their passions and that you're inspired by the thought and care that they put into creating these videos. This particular batch of youth are exceptionally thoughtful, kind, and caring. Now, one of my passions is listening to sermons. So without further ado, I will turn it over to them.
Hello everyone, my name is Morgan Edgar, and I go by he, him pronouns. I hope you are all enjoying the service so far because I know I am. And I hope that you are, because we all need a little something uplifting in these times of crisis and distress and everything else that's going on in the world. I also hope you're enjoying this theme so far, because I was the youth that presented the idea to our group and then had it be accepted by them. And now here I am talking to you guys about my passion and everybody else talking about their passion. So the reason I came up with this is because I noticed that when everybody was presenting their ideas, they seemed really passionate about it. And I thought, hey, why not try and make everyone happy? And I thought, oh, the beauty of passion. That sounds like a nice little sermon that could fit everyone, and it would give everyone a chance to think about what they're passionate for and how beautiful that is. And like I said, we need that in these current times. I mean, we weren't in Corona time at the time of thinking of this, but now that I think about it now, yeah, we definitely need something like this. Anyway, enough chit-chat about why I picked it. I want to talk about my passion. I am passionate about prosthetic engineering, and to go into a little bit of detail about that, I want to be part of a community that gets paid to help people and improve the lives of others who don't have a great quality of life because they're missing an arm or they're missing a leg or anything else that's vital to them. That could include internal organs too, which, I mean, those have already advanced a lot. That's amazing. I mean, especially in like limb prosthetics, like they started off looking like these claws that, you know, only move when your shoulder moved, but now they've gotten to a point where they're starting to look more human. It's gotten to a point where they've gotten good elbow motion, they can twist their arms, they're getting mind control inside of them, which is just like based off the little electric impulses and muscle movements in your arm of the severed limb. And that's just incredible. And I want to be a part of that community that helps people get a better quality of life. And I hope you're all going to continue to enjoy this sermon and I hope you all enjoy the other youth's sermons. Again, my name is Morgan Edgar, and this has been my passion.
The English word ardor comes from the Latin ardere, to burn. And indeed, passion is a fiery thing, a spark within one's soul, an inner fire which drives us to do great works, to push humanity forwards, to burn the midnight oil in pursuit of our dreams. No magnum opus has ever been made through aloof detachment, through dispassionate repetition. There is no substitute for passion. It drives, inspires, elevates us, elevates humanity. In passion, we are driven to do our best work and be our best selves, to find joy in the wonder and beauty of existence, to leave the world a better place than we found it. However, with passion intrinsically comes great vulnerability. To fully commit oneself to loving something, to care without reservation, wholly and sincerely, is to leave no room for retreat, no way to back down, and that is terrifying. In a life of passion, of sincerity, of vulnerability, you will feel the sting of rejection many times, and it will hurt every time. However, the alternative, a life lived behind a facade of aloof disinterest, too cool to care, too afraid to care, is far worse. It is comfortable and easy to flee from the pain of rejection into apathetic detachment's numbing embrace. But in doing so, you smother your passion, sentence yourself to a cold, slow, dull suffering, a void where the flame of your passion should blaze. To cut yourself loose from your passion is to relinquish a crucial part of what it is to be human. Yes, avoid suffering to as great a degree as you are able. Yes, distance yourself from those who will reject your passion. But do not smother the fire in your soul out of fear that someone else will douse it. Do not hide it to escape the terror of vulnerability. For no matter how rejection may sting, the beauty and wonder of passion is worth it every time. Thank you.
My name is Simone Folsom, and I am passionate about Wikipedia dives. And before I continue, I want to address the elephant in the room. People always say to me, Simone, how can you be passionate about Wikipedia dives? It's just a bunch of facts. To which I say, absolutely, it's a bunch of facts. And what are facts if not education? And what is education if not a little adventure you can go on in your own home? And, hoo boy, do we need adventure in the home right now. And so, yes, I always say, I'm passionate about Wikipedia, I'm passionate about facts, I'm passionate about the 6 billion and counting pages on that website, all of which take me on little adventures. And to give an example from my own life, well, recently I finished the biopic movie on Netflix, The Death of Stalin, which is about exactly what it sounds like. The death of Stalin and the rise of his successor, Nikita Khrushchev. I was interested about that second man, and so I realized I had 2 options to learn more about him. Firstly, I could read the 871-page novel Nikita Khrushchev, A Man and His Era. Or I could go on Wikipedia for about 5 minutes, look up his page, read it, and be done. And that, to me, is the beauty of Wikipedia, at least the first part of it. That every piece of information it presents, every little adventure you go on, is brief. Khrushchev's page is about, well, a page and a half in length, and it contains most of the significant details of his life. But let's say you're hungry for more. Let's say you want to keep going. Let's say you, as I did, didn't just spend 5 minutes on Khrushchev's page, but another hour on Wikipedia. Well, that's because every piece of information on Wikipedia that has ever been recorded amongst those 6 billion pages is hyperlinked to another piece of information. And so I didn't end up just reading about Nikita Khrushchev. I read about the Soviet space program. I read about everyone that worked around and under him. I read about the entire de-Stalinization process in the 50s. I read about everything I possibly could because, well, I could. I could go on that adventure. I could learn these things. I had the passion and the drive and the glancing interest to do so, and so I did. And that is why I love Wikipedia. And I love Wikipedia dives. Because you don't just get one fact, one adventure. You don't even get 10 or 100. You get 6 billion. And counting.
The work of the church depends on you, your generosity of time, wisdom, and financial resources. We invite you to give generously to support the ongoing work of the church. The offering will now be given and received in grateful appreciation of our shared values.
senses and hear the earth call. Feel the deep power of being and all. Keep with the web of creation your brow. Giving, receiving as love shows us how. Wake now, my reason, reach out to the join with each pilgrim who quests for the truth. Honor the beauty and wisdom of time. Suffer thy limit and praise the sublime. Wake now, compassion, give heed to the cry. Voices of suffering fill the wide sky. Take as your neighbor, both stranger and friend. Praying and striving their hardship to bend. Wake now, my conscience, with justice thy guide. Join with all people whose rights are denied. Take not for granted a privileged place. God's love embraces the whole human race. Wake now, my vision of ministry clear. Brighten my pathway with radiance here. Mingle my calling with all who will share. Work towards a plan and transform my heart care.
There is a power at work in the universe. It works through human hands, but it was not made by human hands. It is a creative, sustaining, and transforming power. It will sustain us whenever we take a stand on the side of love, whenever we take a stand for peace and justice, whenever we take a risk. Trust in that power, for it will guide you to greatness on whatever path you may choose. Be sure to join us at 12 o'clock for the live bridging ceremony. The link to register is in the description. Thank you.
It's over.